All right, teachers. So you made a quiz on myDSHA. Something's going wrong. All right, this isn't going to be how to make a quiz. I think Quinn's going to do one of those. This is a little bit of troubleshooting. You might hear a little noise in the background. That's daycare and work happening at the same time. All right, so you've made your quiz. All right, that's what we're going to assume for this video. So you go to assignments, right? Something's going wrong. A student doesn't have it done. They say that they did it, or it says that it's paused or something like that. All right, what you need to do, so when you want to check on what's happening in your quiz, okay, go to your class page, go to assignments, right? That's the tab you want to be on, right? So you click on AP US History 6th hour, okay, you click over to assignments, and now you've got your quizzes there. Okay, so I asked a couple students to kind of like intentionally mess up their imperialism quiz so we can learn a couple things. Okay, so you go to imperialism quiz. Now, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. You can see how the questions break down, how they did on everything. All right, so what they're getting correct and incorrect, so you can follow up with them. I'm going to use this all the time, by the way, moving forward for like little, quick quizzes, not like a summative thing, but a formative thing. Okay, so as you're going through, you can see a couple things here. One, you can see this box up here that says allow incomplete students to continue. If you hit that, anyone who started the quiz and then went to a different window and got logged out for some reason, all of them will be able to finish it at that time. So you could just like quick check this a couple times a day, and if you see any incomplete students to continue up here, that means some of them like moved off a window or off a tab and their quiz got locked out on them. You hit that, everyone can finish it. Okay, you can also go down. So like I asked Riley here to start the quiz and not finish it. So I can just click on this box, on this link here, it says allow continue. If I click on that, are you sure you want to allow the student to continue this assessment? I hit confirm, she's unlocked. Okay, so you'll be able to see that. Now, I asked a student to, okay, so Maggie tried to do something for me, it didn't quite work. I wanted her to take the quiz, hit submit, and then quick close the window. It marked it basically as incomplete. If you ever look here, okay, where it says incomplete or where it says submitted, like under the student name, if that ever says paused, that means the student hit submit, but it didn't actually cycle through. Okay, so you want to message that student and say, hey, you need to go back and finish it, or you could go to results, and then up here, you'll basically be able to say, let this student take the quiz again. Okay, so if it's paused, you can click on their results and then let them do it again. If it's incomplete, you can do it right here on the student, or you just click up here. You just hit allow incomplete students to finish, you hit confirm, and they're done. All right, and then you can see your submissions right here, who's done it. You can see the grades that they're getting, and you can see here it says not committed. What that means is we haven't put the grade into the grade book yet. As soon as everybody's done it, or like whatever your deadline is, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., as soon as you're ready to hit it, you just hit bulk commit and boom, it's instantaneously in your grade book. So quizzes on here are pretty great. A couple general things for when you're setting up. Okay, I'll just go through a couple quick things here since we've got the video going too. I did this best quiz ever as like a quick little thing. Okay, whenever you hit start a quiz, well, here, let me go back real quick. Okay, if you want to make a quiz, you go to assignments and you click on assessments. Okay, and then from there you're gonna fill out this information. You're gonna give it a title. You're gonna give it the points. I have not been giving them a time to complete. That's up to you. Okay, I have been giving them 3 attempts in the early going here, so that way they get the hang of how to do it. You can see you can list them together or one at a time. I am allowing to save for later, right? And then everything else is just like a normal assignment. Okay, and then you would hit save and you would add questions. All right, and then when you're in here, the questions, you just fill them out. You just fill them in. It's super easy. The software is relatively intuitive. There's no save button, so when you're done, it'll just be there, and you'll just see it here in this section. All right, so that's a little bit on the setup for it. If you ever need to change a setting, you just go over here to edit settings, right? And now you can change it up. You can assign the point value. You can make some questions point value by question, or you can just evenly divide. All right. And when you're making the questions, you can see question types over here. You just like drag them in. You just grab them and you drag them in. One thing I would say is drag all the types of questions you want in and then fill them in, because that can get a little weird. All right, like I did a 10-question multiple choice quiz and I was trying to pull them in one at a time, and like the order was getting screwed up. So now what I do is I just drag all the questions in right away. If I want a 5-question quiz, I drag in 5 multiple choice questions and I fill them in as I go, and then you just mark which answer is correct, incorrect. You guys will be able to figure that out. Okay, so those are some of the things that I've seen come up. How to let an incomplete student finish it. If it's paused, that means they didn't submit it. Hit their results and open it back up for them again. All right, so hopefully this is helpful. If you guys have questions, let me know, let Quinn know. We're all figuring this out together. All right, have a good one, guys.